Taking a look at the markets, definitely looks like we are ending near the day's lowest point. And Kunal, so what are your BTST ideas for our viewers?
So there'll be a couple of buy calls. The first one is around Chambal Fertilizer. That's a chart which is looking attractive. In fact, many of the fertilizer names have started to pick up pace for themselves. So Chambal Fertilizer is what I would pick at current levels, targets of 535, stop loss to be kept at 505. And Adani Ports is the other stock which is heading towards a momentum breakout above 1550 plus mark. So would suggest a buy above 1550 levels, targets of 1625, stop loss at 1500.
Rudra, what about you? What are your BTST ideas?
So I too also have a two buy call. One is on Coal India. Stock has given a breakout above levels of 502 and it is sustaining for last 2 days. So expecting Coal India to touch 530 with a stop loss of 514 and a buy call on Adani Enterprises. One can look at targets of 3,200 to come with a stop loss of 3,130.
Okay, India Mart numbers as well up for you on your screens, and operationally they look quite okay. It's an uptick of 37% that they've seen on the PAT alone, 93 crores on the EBITDA, and you can see that spike up come in on the entire space. But Sudeep, other than the pockets that we've already spoken about, anything that's on your watch list?
I think the infrastructure, construction, and related sector continues to get significant attention of the government and multiple other authorities. Private sector is also hopefully getting into the capex mode, and under the circumstances, these are the sectors which will continue to attract a lot of fresh orders and opportunities. Some of the companies in this space are still reasonably valued, I would say relatively, and somebody in this investment for long term should reap benefits. I will talk about a specific company, Patel Engineering. I think they are predominantly into hydro tunneling and irrigation related water projects, and this is one space which has a significant focus of the government and multiple other authorities. Under the circumstances, their order book is significantly moving up and execution is improving. So I think some of these spaces where the valuation still remains reasonable can be definitely looked at. Some of the larger construction infrastructure capex plays like Larsen, in spite of the run-up, continues to remain attractive from a long-term perspective.
Okay, Sudeep, Rudra, Kunal, thank all of you for taking the time out and joining us today. Just minutes before close, so let me take it across to Snehi and find out how the closing trades are shaping up.
Well, yes, so very volatile trading day coming in today. If you take a look at Nifty, where it is at right now, 24,839, 840 levels coming in on the Nifty. We once again went very close to those 25,000 levels, but yet again haven't touched those levels on the Nifty. Moving on, let's take a look at what Sensex has done. Nifty looking rather flat. Sensex also in tandem with the Nifty. Very, very flat moves coming in. Nifty Bank also in tandem with both of those peer indices you have. Nifty Bank also very, very flat moves coming in. Not much happening on that front. Sectorally, let's take a look at the big winners and losers today. Energy, auto, media, realty, metal, all of these sectors have managed to close the day in the green. On the flip side, however, you have Nifty FMCG, Pharma, IT and PSU banks. PSU banks rather dabbling between the green and the red, but well, yes, all of those other sectors are in the red, and Nifty FMCG is your top loser of the day. Let's take a look at what has weighed on that FMCG index today. You have a lot of stocks that have weighed on FMCG, and Pharma also really low. Dabur, ITC, Britannia, HUL, United Spirits, all of them weighing on FMCG. Let's quickly take a look at all the important earnings candidates also that we did see coming today. Let's pull up an X side. Let's take a look at what Sterlite is doing. We also have Granules, Green Panel, a whole host of numbers coming today. And you have Force Motors, Arvind Smart Spaces, a lot of numbers, Ajanta Pharma as well coming in with its Q1 numbers today. But other than that, let's talk about the big news of the day. And let's talk about the block deal that we did see coming in the morning. PNB Housing, it would quickly pull up that stock and take a look at what PNB Housing is also doing as of now. Well, under pressure is where PNB Housing is, 2% lower coming in on that front as well. Let's also pull up India Mart and see what the stock reaction is, because we did have numbers coming just a few minutes ago, and there you have it. India Mart 5% higher. Good set of numbers coming in. Also, let's quickly revisit what Granules did in today's trade, because very stellar set of numbers coming in. Management commentary also looked rather positive. There you have it, 4% higher coming in on granules as well. But well, yes, when you take a look at Nifty, ended very flat, just held on to the greens by the skin of its teeth. At 24,837.9 is where Nifty has shut shop for the day. That's how the trading session looked like. Thank you so much for tuning in.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.